Hi everyone and welcome to Online Family Cookery with Kate and Amy.
Hello, today we're going to be making macaroni cheese. It's a great recipe for children and it's one I've made lots for my own family over the years.
It's tasty and affordable and we think you're going to love it.
For this recipe you will need macaroni pasta, milk, plain flour, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, margarine and 2 slices of bread.
We're going to start by cooking the macaroni. I've put a large pan of water to the boil, and once it's boiling, add the macaroni, give it a good stir around and then cook it for whatever the pack instructions say. It's normally around 11 to 12 minutes. Don't over stir it while it's cooking, maybe just a couple of times to break up any clumps. While the macaroni is cooking, I'm going to make some breadcrumbs which give the macaroni cheese a really nice crispy topping. You can use any sort of bread for this. I'm going to start by cutting the crusts off and then toasting it. You want to toast it lightly till it's just brown, don't overdo it. Once it's cool enough to handle, then simply break it into small pieces and crumble it. If you have a stick blender or a food processor, you could use that for this process. Make sure you crumble it into really nice small pieces. Now I'm going to make the cheese sauce. I'm using what's called the all-in-one method. I've got 750 millilitres of milk, that's about 1.25 pints, and I'm going to add 40 grams of plain flour and 40 grams of margarine. The really important thing about using the all-in-one method for a cheese sauce is to stir it really well. So place it over a medium heat and start stirring to break up the clumps of flour, and keep stirring for a few minutes until the mixture starts to thicken. Once it's started to thicken, then you're ready to add the cheese. I've got 200 grams of grated mature cheddar here. I'm going to add about 3/4 of that amount to the sauce and save the rest for the topping. Turn the heat down a little bit and cook it for a few more minutes while the cheese melts into the sauce. I've mixed the cheese sauce into the macaroni now, and I'm going to place it in an oven-proof dish, ready to put the crispy topping on. So for the topping, I've sliced the tomatoes. Place those on first. Now add the breadcrumbs. And finally the rest of the cheese. And then place it in a medium to hot oven for about 15 to 20 minutes to crisp up nicely.